Okay, some of you guys have told me that you wanted to try the double stable scouts build and you're not able to pull it off because there are a lot of pro build orders out there, but I have broken it down. The fastest Low Elo legend has done it again for you guys to bring you the best of the best Low Elo curated build orders, and we're gonna do the double staple scouts build. This double stables scouts opening will get you 25 elo on the ranked ladder. So how are we gonna pull this off? If you've watched my perfect Dark Age build, it's pretty much the same, right? At least for the beginning of it, right? And I'm gonna link that in the description below. But if you think this is a chickens build, you're wrong, because I don't want to stress you guys to have a different sort of Dark Age, so ignore your chickens if you're doing this build order, unless you're okay to, you know, learn my chickens build order, Dark Age build order, that I will link here on the, you know, right here on the right hand side. Anyway, so yeah, if you can adapt to it, then go ahead, right? But this is a normal perfect Dark Age. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go 6 on food and 1 on board. If you can't find your board, no worries, put them to the wood line, 2 of them instead of going to the board, right? So 6 on food, 1 on board. That's the rule. The golden rule, my brother. Okay, so we're gonna get all the chickens back so that you're not running out of chickens. Now, you must be like, okay, Nick, what is this situation like, you know? Because I'm not that great in this game, and life has been hard. Life has been dire on the rank ladder. Fear not, my fellow Low Elo legend, for I, the fastest of your kind, is still here to help you out, to get you out of that misery of the sad ranked ladder. At least help you out a little, right? That's the point, because I will. My whole goal of this channel is, why is there no coaches for a Low Elo legend like us? You know, we need a coach too, like somebody that's actually good at being a Low Elo legend, at least looks a little like pro and sounds like the fastest Low Elo legend. All right, I'm just kidding, I'm just trying to promote myself here. Anyway, so that's 6 on food, and then everybody else after 2 on wood to you know, the hunt under the TC. Now we're gonna shift you to the board. What we're gonna do meanwhile, we're gonna look for the other board. Where is the other board? I was too busy talking here. Oh, there it is. So now, by the time this one comes out, now we're on 13 pop. We're gonna put two houses down. And yeah, I'm actually online. I hope nobody texts me while I'm recording, because that's gonna be. Anyway, the server's gonna be down, and that's why I'm recording this build order, because the server's gonna be down any moment. So yeah, oh, this villager's stuck, and it took that sheep. That's not bad, actually. That's fine. You need to distribute your food. And there we go. And we're gonna send more here. And keep building. Is that 15 pop? Okay. No, that's not enough. Alright. Alright, distribute your guys equally, guys. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. So always have the tab hotkey on. Like for me, it's the tab hotkey. When I say tab hotkey, it's the idle villager. That's the easiest that you could do. Rest is up to you guys. All right. Now I'm gonna send 1 to build a mill. Send 2, so we have more space here. And just 1. All right, 4 more. All right, it should be done till then. And now we're gonna spread them evenly right now. Send 1 sheep there, and build a mill. There we go. There we go. That's as simple as that. And we start looking for our opponent. Okay. So now we have 1 more villager coming out. And then we click loom. And we should be able to click up here. Because look how I'm going to pause here for a second. Look at the lonely chickens. Nobody's touched them. That's the point. Alright. Do not touch the chickens unless you know what to do, all right? I'm not going to explain it here, so I don't want to confuse you with the build lore, right? Now, what I'm going to do is take these guys and put it there, and take the other sheep and shift Q. That's pretty much it, and also shift Q there. Okay, now how many we have here? Just 1 by 1. We will sort them out, right? That's what you've learned in my other build orders. And while we tap back, shift Q this guy to find the opponent, And that's it. How many do we have on food and wood? We've got less on wood, so we just add one more. I think 2 would be better, because we'll use one of them to build. And we're going to add 1 to the berries. Trust me, since you haven't pushed any deer or used, taken advantage of the chickens, we will definitely not... we'll definitely need the extra guy on the berries, right? So that's that. Also, quick thing here. I'm just gonna pause here. If you see like 3 tile goal, it's probably that because your opponent's not there. These are considered neutral goals, just FYI, right? And now let's go back to the game. Let's build our barracks. I was a bit late there, so what I'm gonna do is send 2 of them and then replace 1 with the straggler, just in time. No worries, we have enough food, so we'll just send all of them to stragglers. This is one way of adjusting and managing stuff. It's okay if you're a bit late, that's fine. Oh, we found chickens, that means the opponent's somewhere here. Make sure your scout is on stand ground there. And as soon as you're up, start building a stable as fast as you can, right? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna queue villagers, get our double bit. Get your double bit later, because you need the stable first, right? And now you can get the double bit, not a problem. So I got the double bit now, double bit axe, your first wood upgrade, and we quickly, as soon as this is up, well, here's a trick. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set everything right here. Now, these 2 villagers will start walling on the either side. Meanwhile, we put a control group on our stable. You can see it over here. Some of my friends trolled me that I couldn't see this. Actually, the streamers had it over here. So I'm going to figure out how to put it over here so you guys could see it in my future videos. But meanwhile, you can see it right here. So you can see I put control group number 2 on the stable and 1 on scout. That's it. So now we're going to continue and we're going to start building our farms as soon as possible. And there we go. We found our opponent. We're going to circle. And we need to build a house. What is this, brother? Okay, we can start building our farms, and there you go. Almost immediately, we've got. And look how I'm gonna wall. I'm gonna wall like that, like that, like that, and yes, always hit your tab key. Always keep building, queuing builds, all of that. You can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That's the attitude. Oh, whoa. Don't do that. Wow, it's standard AI. Come on, guys. All right, so. Now what we're going to do, we're going to continue building farms till we are up to 14 farms or 15 farms. Alright, and yeah. And what I like to do sometimes as a low elo legend is select all military, idle military. So this way I can get all of my guys. This is only for low elo players. Don't do it if you're 1200 or 1400. It's bad practice. This is just for you to pay attention. Oh, that's a T90 farm right there. We don't want that. Sorry, T90. I mean, if there's a chance bro's watching my videos, that is. Alright. And yeah, there you go. And keep send it to that. You can mill your stop creating farms and then mill. You can basically, what is happening here? Oh. Jeez, did I lose? Yeah, I lost the scout. Never mind. That's because it's not on stand ground. Make sure it's on stand ground, guys. Don't be like Nick. Alright, we're not going to build a blacksmith yet because we need farms. Where are these guys going, man? Just be on stand ground. Jesus. What's wrong? Alright, I'm just going to have these guys here. And maybe these guys can go here. And I keep queuing scouts because it's a totally... how do I put this? A fully feudal sort of scouts build, right? So that's what you gotta do. Shift Q. And yeah, look at that. I'm taking advantage of everything. Don't forget a wall here. I'm gonna continue walling. Use the mills as a part of it, right? And keep creating houses. And as soon as I'm up to... How many farms do we have here? We've got 8 farms. We gotta keep making that. If you do not want to take advantage of the chickens, then you can, quickly keep farming. Now that I'm taking advantage of chickens, I can build the stable much quicker, right? Oh, sorry about that. All right, so we got 3 scouts. We can harass the villagers, just not, lose. There we go. Look at that. Oh, go pull back, no worries. And now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start thinking about building our stable. So you can quickly take these guys off. and then send them back to chicken. And then what these guys will do will make farms around your mill or wherever they can, just quickly enough, and keep queuing your scouts. And this is where we'll start thinking about either what to do with the berry villagers. You put them either on farms or send them to another wood line. And yeah, keep the rest on the stagglers, and you still keep going and building farms, guys, because you need it. You really need it. And now what we're gonna do is have 2 constant production going on. Sorry about the lag. I don't know, something's wrong with my computer today, but I hope the whole recording turns out pretty okay. And this is where we look to build our blacksmith eventually. So we're gonna go for that here. Try to be fully walled, basically. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use select all stables hotkey, and we're gonna put a control group so we can get both of them, you know, have a gather point next to each other. And then I'm just gonna close this gap here, and that's it. We have enough. Now we look forward to going up to you know, Castle Age. So to do that, we need to first get our main gold, which is here. So I am going to send these guys here back to Straggler. So because I want to make sure that if I take off 2, I have to, right? So now the reason I'm doing this is because we need bloodlines, right? And build a farm, continue building your walls. Actually, I should have walled like this, but it's fine, just for the sake of the video. And then we can start building our farms so we can eventually click up to castle, right? That's the idea here. And look at that. The economy is happening. I mean, it's going great, right? And we're also looking at click up. If you want to click up real fast, you know, have that sort of resource, you can always make a market, because I'm Saracen, so I might as well put one here. But if you're all, I mean, this is perfect to do with Saracens for beginners, but I would recommend doing it with Magyars because you get free forging, right? So now I've gotten bloodlines. Now these guys are dangerous, right? Now I would want you to get to this point, you know, at around 14 to 15 minutes. But look at that. Look at that. You're basically denying everything. So far, you need to make sure you're denying everything here. Look at that. Look at that. They're going to die. They're going to die. So I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to tell you what's next. Now, what's next is for you to click up, right? You have 8 on gold. Send the rest. You can get wheelbarrow here. And you can just click up. Even these spears, they're nothing. They're meaningless. Why? Because I can take on them. How? I go up a hill. I've got... Make sure you have armor before you do that, because you already have bloodlines, which is great. So, and you build reinforcements, right? There you go. I can still take this fight. Look at that. I can still take this fight. I can still take this fight without losing a single scout. So there you go, guys. That's your double stable. Now from here on, you can stop queuing if you wish to. You can, you know, start, you know, selling food by the time wheelbarrow is done. And now we can think of doing other stuff, like what you want to do. You want to go light cav? Of course, you have to go to light cav. You know, basically, that's the idea here. Unless you've finished the game here. If you have finished the game, that's great. That's great. So look at that. I'm going to click up here. It's a bit late, but you know, I'm just gonna buy it off here. There we go. There you go. I've clicked up. Now I can go three stable light cav now, or I can, you know, bring in sort of archers or skirms to back it up. I can do multiple things, or go unique unit, right? So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this this video. I hope you're liking my build orders. Sorry that I took a while to get this out. I know this was voted for some time ago, but hey, the build orders are now running out, so please feel free to suggest anything in the comments section below. Any sort of build orders. If you want a tower rush build order, or a specific build order for a specific civ, I can cover that in my unique civ strats as well. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Peace.